Right. Just woken up from my drunken slumber. Very, very fun. Saw Cam's video. I'm just basically just gonna reply to it because I'm too fucking drunk to. Yeah, I'm not hungover. I'm just still drunk. I'm still drunk. I just said that. I can't figure out what the fuck I want to say. Anyway, we're gonna reply to Cam's video. Certain points with it that I think we should go over. So there we go. Let's just open the thing.
Alright, so, hello. This is a different video today. It's not going to be nearly as energetic or happy as you usually see me on my channel.
Maybe not as energetic and hype as usual, but you did just have you did have some random energetic bursts of just going like that in the video or whatever. I need my keyboard on my lap. This isn't comfortable. Fucking hell.
So, if you're looking for a happy video, I wouldn't suggest watching this one because this is a serious video. I'm addressing a few things about my channel that I've generally not really addressed properly. Alright, so I've got a few points written on my computer which I can barely see, so I'm gonna just start off by saying okay, so I make videos like this a lot. Now you've seen this type of video quite a bit on my channel, and you could say, Cam, your channel is an apology channel. Well, to be fair, you're probably right, but like, this is different. I've never truly spoken my feelings about my channel in this way before. Usually it's like, oh, I'm sorry for not uploading videos, because I've been uploading videos, I've been uploading quite a bit. Now, this is about, it's about the current YouTube situation for smaller YouTubers, and how uninspiring it feels for the smaller YouTubers of the community. So to start off with, it's well, how do I put it? It's difficult. It's very, very, very difficult for us smaller YouTubers to grow. Now, from an outsider's perspective, you see my videos not very consistently uploaded, and I gradually gain a few subscribers here and there.
That was my first point of contention, ladies and gentlemen. I count as a small YouTuber as well. Yes, I don't even count as big because I don't get the views with it. But obviously, I have more subs than most of the little group most of my little group. You know, Neil, Julian, all that shit. And I'm struggling to fucking bring the words together. I apologize. That was it. Fucking yeah. He doesn't post videos very often, but he has a small growing. My channel's pretty much dead when it comes to growing, and I post like 8 videos a day, so you know, not really. I don't think how much you post is relevant to how much you grow, because you get some massive channels out there, i.e. Filthy Frank before he finished off, and he'd do like a video every 2 fucking months. But he didn't decline, well, more than usual, like overall net decline. He didn't have that. He was just getting on. He was still big. He was growing and shit. People love it. 2 months. You get some people who post every day and get a shit ton of, like, you know, attention and stuff. I don't really think how much you post has anything to do with your sub growth, etc., etc. And I'll go into what does as we go along this video, because it brings up the point that I want to bring up, and yeah.
Whereas bigger YouTubers are constantly getting subscriber after subscriber after subscriber. Now I know that's because the algorithm works like that, it recommends those types of videos to you, but I believe that YouTube are trying to keep the rich rich and the poor poor.
I have to admit, that was my when I woke up this morning and saw the video, I was like, hell yeah, I've been waiting for that. He told me about it. I want to see if I can give support, etc., etc. And I opened the video, and obviously I watched it, and I was in bed, and I saw that, and that was my reaction. He said, "Alright, the rich, poor, poor," and I just fucking scoffed. I was like, "Fucking hell." I get what he's trying to say with this, but it's just not right. What YouTube are doing back in the day, it used to be they wanted the big YouTubers to get bigger, because the big YouTubers are what makes them money, and the small YouTubers, they didn't give as much of a fuck about. I admit, yeah, that's fine. Now it's not that. Now they've moved on from the big YouTubers being their priority, and that because the YouTubers make the money, to now looking at the advertising studios because of the whole PC culture and all this shit. That right, I'm gonna start from the beginning. There's this idea going through society now that is retarded and should be stopped, but no one's gonna fucking stop it. A few fucking people like me aren't gonna be able to change the massive tide of this thought. Basically, people seem to think that association means endorsement, right? I can't remember his fucking name, I'm too drunk. But there was that guy. Everyone will probably remember him when I say about it. He his girlfriend was pissing him off, so he made a video where he taught her dog how to do fucking like Hitler salutes and stuff, which I found funny. Whatever, it's irrelevant whether it was funny or not. It was a fucking joke. That's the point, right? So obviously, with jokes that are offensive, there's always some idiots that take it 100% seriously into the dot and call them a Nazi, etc., etc. Even though you'd have to be full on retarded to genuinely believe that. So he got arrested, funnily enough. I apologise, this is painful, I can't fucking speak. Because that video was on whatever system it was, I think it was YouTube, it got kicked off and everything, but people seem to think that because he's a Nazi, let's just get that point out of the way, like, yeah, okay, fine, he's a Nazi because he did that joke. That means YouTube endorse Nazis, just because he used their platform, their free-speaking platform, well, what was free-speaking platform for creativity and putting out whatever content you want. He used their platform to do that, so therefore YouTube agree with Nazis. Where that makes any logical sense, I don't know, because they had zero control of what that guy's doing, zero like influence in what that guy's doing. He did this off his own bat. There wasn't some YouTube CEO in his house telling him, "Oh, do this joke," or just say be a Nazi. You know what I mean? None of that was happening. YouTube are not responsible in any way for what he chose to upload. Now, I do get censorship in some things, like, you know, you can't have, when those terrorism videos are going around with like beheadings and shit, you can't leave that shit up. Probably because it's unhealthy for just everyone to see. None of this family-friendly bullshit, just like human-friendly bullshit. You don't really want to see that kind of stuff and take it off. But leaving it on doesn't mean you endorse it. Doesn't mean you agree with it. Now, this mentality has been going through a lot of stuff now. As the PC culture rises and more things become offensive and more people are being taken seriously with this kind of bullshit, the big YouTubers that are doing their thing and being themselves are now irrelevant to the YouTube's eyes, because what governs what makes them money now is not them, is whatever the advertisers find acceptable, whatever the PC culture finds acceptable. So basically, those 2 points I've brought up, sum it up. Advertisers don't want like different certain edgy types of content, shit like that, on their ads, because the PC culture and the system where people think. So basically, if someone did a Nazi video, and obviously people don't like Nazis, if a Pepsi ad was on that video, according to people, that means Pepsi endorsed Nazis. Makes zero fucking sense, but whatever. Because of that, they try and avoid this kind of content and refuse to monetize it. So now the people in control of who's making money are the fucking advertisers. So that's why YouTube gives a fuck about the advertisers now, and not the like big YouTubers. It's not rich trying to get rich. It's whoever's in control. YouTube sucks their dick. Fucking hell, I will edit the fuck out of that so then it actually flows, because it probably took me about 8 minutes to actually fucking do that. Apologies, I'm fucking trashed. I just missed the space.
They don't care about us smaller YouTubers. They don't care about what we want to do and what kind of differences we want to make to the platform. So, I am creating a movement as such called #TogetherWeGrow, and it is encouraging smaller YouTubers such as myself, Julian, Neil, Sam, to speak out about how they're feeling about the current situation of their channel and their vision of what they want to do and how they want to improve their channel in the future. Also encouraging smaller YouTubers to collaborate and help each other grow.
See, there's this old bit he's going on about help growing off people. I will cut that out as we go along because I don't want to make this video way too long, and you know. But basically his next few points are about coming together as full YouTubers, doing videos with each other and making each other grow off of each other, helping each other and all that shit. Quite a lot of this video makes me realise that what Cam has on his mind for his channel is all about growth. He's willing to do what it takes to get the growth over what makes him happy, right? I'll get to the further points and bring that point up again as we go along. But like this point here where he's saying about, you know, collabing to grow. Collabs aren't to grow. I mean, you can use them to grow, but that's not what they're for. They're basically just for fun. You hang out with your friends for fun, and that's all this is. Collab video is just hanging out with your friends on YouTube instead. And obviously Cam sees it in this. I'm not saying it's flawed, I'm not saying it's wrong that he sees that. He sees it as a way to, like, you know, help each other gain views and grow. If I was doing a collab with someone, I'm doing it because I want to hang out with them, because I enjoyed their company and I will do something with them. My CPPC, I didn't do that shit with JD so he could grow, because I mean, my channel's dead, so it's not gonna happen anyway, but I was doing that because I wanted to hang out with JD. I wanted to hang out with Cam when he came on the first episode, and everyone else who's come on the CPPC, they count as collabs, and it was just for fun. It was genuinely just because I wanted to spend time with friends. More on that point as we go along.
Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're watching this video, tweet out #TogetherWeGrow, make a video using the #TogetherWeGrow. Right,
I might put the hashtag in this video, but I can't remember my fucking Twitter password, so that's probably not going to happen. Moving on.
Speak out about how you feel your channel is going.
I have done many a fucking time. I think I mentioned it like a few times in this video. But yes, to do what you want. My channel, quite a few subs, it got a big boost. Like I said, a lot of people said, oh yeah, it's bots, shit like that. You really think I gave enough of a fuck to be going buying bots? Really? Ignoring that, because I just don't give a fuck. I got subs because that one video I had blew up, and I got a load of traffic from that video, so, you know, that one shit video, which is really sad. I wish a better video had gone big. That video got fucked on the views. It got up to 1 million, like 4 times, and YouTube keep taking away views, but that's for another fucking story, which I probably will embellish on later on, because I'm fucking smashed. Who's they? What the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah, that video brought in a load of traffic, and I got a load of subs, and I got to 1,000 within a month of getting 100. And it was fucking awesome. I enjoyed it and stuff. Oh, fucking hell, what was I gonna say? The fuck did he just say? Oh, yeah. Then the views started to, like, slowly drop, because the views were going up with it, and now the views slowly dropped, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm just not interested. And, by then, I kind of realized, like, if you're doing all this shit for the subs, purely for the subs and views and numbers and shit, then you're not gonna enjoy it, because I realised what I have to do is these certain types of videos that I might only want to do once a year or some shit. I have to do this and this to keep them attentive, to keep them coming back and clicking. I don't want that shit. I'm not interested. I'm just I can't speak English. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Like, I do what I want to do. I watch my own videos and I enjoy watching my videos. So that's another bonus. I do it for myself as a viewer, if that makes sense. But if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, I'm not fucking interested. If you guys only want me to do collab videos, Cards Against Humanity, I don't want to do that shit all the time. Yeah, it's fun once in a while, but I'm not fucking doing that all the time. And I wouldn't make myself do that all the time. And so basically what's happening now is my channel is I do what I want when I want. If it garners subs and views, whatever, yeah, brilliant, whatever. If it doesn't, I couldn't give less of a fuck. I'm having a good time. That's all that matters.
Go in depth as you want. Don't have to just sort of to create more of an idea of how smaller YouTubers really feel about the current situation on YouTube, because it's hard and nobody really sees it. Now, of course, the big YouTubers are also complaining, saying that they're not earning enough. Creativity runs.
That they're being censored. It's not so much about the money, it's about the fact that they're being censored. That's what the problem is. But, you know. Why is my camera unfocused? Can you not be a cunt?
Dry. That's how it works. Eventually, on a platform where you're creating videos, everything's going to have been done. So for us smaller YouTubers who are trying to grow, it's fucking hard, because everything has been done. And you've noticed that
Alright, I feel like I'm being a cock because I am cutting out quite a bit of this video. I've watched it all, and I will reply to it all basically. His next point is that there's nothing new to do to get big. I have a huge disagreement with this point. Not because there's nothing new to do, I agree, everything's been done pretty much. That's true. I don't agree that that's even relevant to anything. You don't need to have a new stick, a new fucking gimmick to be able to grow. That's just not how it works. Because if that was the case, then there'd be one gaming video channel, there'd be one reaction channel, and there'd be one fucking commentary channel, be one like atheist channel, one this, one that, and that's it. And that's not the case. There's many, many, many of those, different sizes and everything. Oh, I got a fucking burp coming on, but it won't come. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, now. So, basically, what I think, there's no specific set of rules that makes people stay, makes people sub, view, all that shit. But there's definitely the thing where if you are happy and you're enjoying what you're doing, and they can see that in the videos, then that comes out and that brings them back. If you're sitting there forcing yourself to do Fortnite videos with a giveaway every week, and you know you sound really fucking like, oh, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, they're just gonna get bored, and they'll feel it in your voice, they'll feel it in your videos that this isn't your shit and you're not feeling this. Whereas, you know, people who really enjoy the shit they do, that's when they get big. When you're happy is when you get big. Not necessarily all the time, because I'm happy with it. I'm just not. But what I mean is, like, it isn't what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. That's what people like. Because obviously, I'm a gaming channel. Why am I not as big as PewDiePie? It's because of how I'm doing it. They don't enjoy the way I'm doing it. That's literally it. I'm not saying it isn't a performance, but it's definitely not to do with what content you've got. Let's move on, because I don't know how much space I've got left on this camera. It might cut out and then I have to just have a voice, whatever.
And I've been trying, and honestly, I'm getting there. I kind of know what I want to do. It's not a style, it's random shit that I like to speak about in front of a camera. Of course, I know you probably don't give a shit if you're watching this how I want to make my channel grow. You just want to watch my videos. If you don't, that's fine. You can click off. I don't mind. But I know that there's probably some people that have noticed a drop in energy and a slightly different way that I have done my videos. Less outros, less shouty, crazy intros. It's burnout. That's what it is. It's lack of ideas. And I'm not gonna.
Right. His point there was very important. He's burned out because he hasn't got any ideas. He hasn't got new ideas. He hasn't got new shit to push for subs and stuff in his mind. He hasn't got anything that he feels will definitely make a push for his channel. And he's struggling because of it, losing the energy, losing the will to actually do it. Oh, fucking hell. I did just down all that, so. Oh, I might throw up. But whatever. That's what's making this bad for him. This is what's making it hard and feel bad for him. Because it's forced. No matter what, you put yourself first. You make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. If you are, brilliant. If you're not, and if you find you're forcing yourself to do certain things, it's not worth doing it. Especially on this. Like, you know, you don't have to do anything on this channel. There's nothing that you have to do. There's no specific rules that you have to make this video a month, or you have to make this kind of video, make this kind of video. You do whatever the fuck you want within reason. So don't force yourself to do shit, and then the energy will stay. The passion will stay as long as you keep doing what you want.
I make the excuse saying I don't have enough time, because I have fuck tons of time. I sit watching YouTube for like the whole day sometimes. I have the time to do this, but I just don't know what to do.
You have the time to do this, but you don't have to if you don't want to. No, like, basically my overall point is just, don't force it. There's no strict thing you can do to gain subs on YouTube. It's all different depending on the person. Subs aren't this one demographic that just all have the same thing. Go, we accept this type of energy and this type of length of video and this type, you know. Loads of different people. Because he mentions later on his Lanzarote vlog, and they were like really big views and shit. Cool. Like, he's taking that as like people like that, which is true. Yeah, some people like that. Like, I'm not being a cock, but I'm not personally interested in it. I didn't watch those because I don't know, they just didn't interest me. But I still count as a subscriber. I still count as a viewer. I still count as that. I prefer. Oh, fucking hell. I prefer when he starts playthroughs. He never finishes them, but I prefer those. And that's just me. And every person is different. There's no sub that is the same. So, you can't treat them like this one big horde of things that will all go to this and all go to that and all flock over to all these different things. You just got to do what you want. Whoever likes it will stay, whoever doesn't. And that's how you grow. Growing is just luck. There's no skill to it. There's no trick to it. You just got to fucking go. Right? KSI, for example, I'm sure he did think about subs quite a bit. But at first, the way he grew was with the passion. The passion is what starts off people liking you. Once you start going all on about, oh, I want to keep these subs and make sure I get these view counts and you know, that shit, then that's when it starts to be all, oh, I miss the old you, I miss the old KSI, you know, that kind of shit. Lots of people say that about me. Well, did. They miss the old shit. Like, even Cam said it. He said, like, oh, these old type of videos. Like, one of the BuzzFeed videos I made, it wasn't that long ago. It was a few months ago. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, yeah. And that was back when I really enjoyed it. I still enjoy what I do now because I purely do what I enjoy. But, you know, I did enjoy making those videos. And that's sort of... They were the ones that people actually liked a lot. And I realised they like it because it's not forced. So, you know, that's the thing. It's pure luck. You might not get another sub in your entire life and do videos that you enjoy. You might do videos you enjoy and get every sub ever. You know what I mean? There's no specific thing to it. You can't make subs come. You just gotta do what you do and see if it happens. It's the overall video. So, I feel like a fucking cock. I'm drunk out of my mind right now, right? So I'm not gonna react to the whole video. I'm just gonna go ahead. I've watched it all, and I've brought up points that hasn't even come up yet. I've addressed all the things. That was my overall point. Do what happens and see what happens, because that's all you can do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna join in. We're gonna do stuff together. I'm doing it for fun, purely for fun. If I get a few subs out of it, whoop-de-fucking do. If he does, brilliant, good job. Julian, Neil, all of that. But I just want to emphasize, I don't want this shit to be forced. This shit cannot be forced, otherwise it's not going to work out. It's got to be fun, it's got to be enjoyable. If you genuinely enjoyed doing that video, then yes, that's fine. If you feel like the first thing you think when you finish is like, oh, how many views is that going to get, then probably not doing too great of a job. That's me wrapping up. Like I said, I haven't said that before. This video isn't like an attack against Cam or anything like that. I'm just bringing up certain points that he brought to try and get him to think more realistically about what's going on. I keep fucking burping, sorry. I need him to think realistically about what's going on. I'm not against his movement. I will fucking support it all the way. I just think it'd be a bit healthier and shit if he's taken these points into account. And we just move on and have a fucking hell of a time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Probably running out of space on my fucking camera. If this doesn't work because it's kicked out of space, whatever, we'll see what's going on. Peace the fuck out, and I shall see you when I've sobered up, potentially. Peace out.
Raise the bar down to our knees.